Hello everyone, welcome to Iprologic.com. So we're gonna hit you back again, another video on using the Trackr, which is a totally remarkable program. Again, this, like anything else, it requires a bankroll. Okay, it requires discipline and money management. I mean, there's so many people, they've made huge profits and just all have it wilt away because they kept playing and playing and playing and giving the casino a chance to track them. So we're going to get into another video again and show you another demonstration of using the Trackr, and hopefully you will do it right where you've made a little bit of a profit. It's called a target. Set a viable target, okay, that can be met, whether it's 10 units or 12 units or 15 units, and that unit could be equated to a dollar, 50 cents, 10 cents, whatever your bankroll is, right? Everybody's different. You know, for some people, 10 units at a dollar is $10. 10 units at 10 cents is only a dollar. So please, just focus on that. Make a short target, get out of the casino, come back later and do it again. That's all. So here we go. Okay, first things first. Just want to show you again, we're going to use the calculator. This actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, when you're using this program, I always say no matter what, sorry about that. Well, no matter what the sequence is, just still add a zero, okay? Because you never know. Okay, they do come into play, and you end up getting held out to dry. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in here odds is 35 to 1. Okay, you're going to put in a bankroll. We're going to use a bankroll of 1,000 units. Okay. And then obviously you're going to put in the number of bets, and it's going to tell you, when I say number of bets, meaning number of chips you're going to be spending on each number. It tells you 1 unit here. Always pay attention to this. When you have a win, you click on W, the win loss will show up here. You're going to hit reset, put in the new bankroll, and continue as we're going to show you. When you have a loss, you're going to just click L. It's going to bring up another row, and we'll go from there. You'll see exactly what I'm showing you. But this number of bets is how many numbers you're betting. So if it's 6 in a sequence plus a 0, it's going to be 7. Okay? So let's get to the tracker. Okay, so we all know this is the tracker. Now, here's the thing. There's 2 zeros here for a reason, because some people want to play with an American wheel. But if you're going to play with a European wheel and you have that access, fine, by all means, you're putting the edge in your favor. Okay, with 1 less 0, it doesn't matter. It's set up that way. Okay, so it can be used for either European or American. Now, please don't write these numbers down. I'm just showing you something. And even when you're playing, don't write the numbers down because they change. It's not based on your last input. It's a cumulative effect of all of the inputs that you've put in previously. I have algorithms that's based on this. Okay, I'm just going to show you. I'm just throwing away random numbers here. Okay, and this is what's going to happen. You're going to keep spinning until you have a populated 24 numbers. But once you have 24, here's what we're going to do. You're going to play the first 6 and 6, the first 12, sequence of 12 numbers. And just remember to add 0. And you're going to keep playing those numbers until you hit. Once you hit, you are then going to start playing the second sequence of numbers. Okay, remember, this is just demonstration. Once you have totally cleared this first set out and the second set out is when you're going to hit reset. Okay, again, we have various strategies, but this works pretty good. Sometimes it may take you a little deeper, sometimes it won't. A lot of times you're going to make your targets real quick, get in, get out. All right, so let's get to a wheel. Let's get some numbers, we'll plug them in, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. Okay, we are going to, obviously we have to put something in there. Okay, we're going to use $1 units. Okay, and we're just going to start generating the numbers. Once the numbers come up, we're going to put them into the calculator. Actually, that's after the fact. We're going to put them into the tracker. Okay, so the number 18 came up, so we're going to put 18 in. And I just want to try to save some time on this, so I'm going to try to get the numbers together, and when they're all populated, again, you're not going to do any betting. You're just going to keep inputting numbers until you have got to a point, the last number was 7, until you have gotten to a point where all 24 numbers are set, and then you're going to go from there. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and I'm just going to, because I just want to try to cut down some time here. 8, we're going to put 8 in here. Okay, we're going to continue until, again, what you're going to see is you're going to eventually see as you go, and that's why I say don't write these numbers down, because the numbers off the wheel are going to change, and so is the inputs that you put in here. Okay, so nothing in this case populated yet. Sometimes after 2 spins, you'll start getting numbers to populate. Okay, and they would obviously spit out. Okay, here you go. In this particular case, you had 3 sequences come out right away. Sometimes it may be 2. And again, it's not based on this last number. It's different numbers going in. So I'm going to wait till I get maybe, let's see one more time. And if that's the case, we'll go from there. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. If we get 4, we're going to go. There we go. Now we're going. Okay, so we actually got the 4 sequence of 6 numbers. We're going to play these numbers first, and with a 0, and that's all we're looking for. Is we're looking to make 10 units profit. Okay, so 8, 10, 11, 23, 30, and 36. So we're going to go 8, 10, 11, 23, 30, and 36. And then we got 2, 10, 13. Okay, got that. We got 2. 10 is a duplicated number. Doesn't matter. 13. 20, 26, 29. And I said make sure and play the 0. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers. Okay? You're going to put in your 35 to 1 odds. You have 1,000 units as your bankroll. And you have 12 numbers. Okay? All we're looking to do is make a profit of 10 units or more, and we're out. We'll come back. I know this may seem kind of, to some people, oh, it's only 10 units. Believe me, it adds up, and you make money. Okay? So here we go. And you just play until you hit. Then you'll go on to the next set. Okay? So you missed. So this is what you're going to do. A lot of times you actually do hit too. Okay? So you're going to go right there. You're just going to put in, and it's telling you 1 unit. Okay? It's very conservative, so don't go, just all you have to do is rebet. You don't have to increase yet. Okay? Done its job. I'm $10 ahead in 2 minutes. It's over. I've already made 12 bucks. Okay? So obviously I'm going to log out. Some people, when they log out and they come back, they have a clear slate and they'll just start everything over. But then some people, when they come back, they have the previous numbers there. But I want to show you something else here. Let's get into that right now. Okay, I'm going to clear these numbers. I've already made a $12 profit. My profit is $10, 1,012. See, I'm going to click W, so you have that. So I'm going to hit reset. I'm going to put in 35 to 1. I know my bankroll is 1012. Now, here's an interesting situation. You've already hit there. Now I'm going to bet these numbers. 9, 14, 18, 22, 29, and 31. 9, 14, 18. Double check what we got here. 22, 29, and 31. 22, 29, and 31. And then I'm going to bet this sequence here. Okay. 18's already covered. And of course, I'm going to put the 0 in. So I've got my 12 numbers. Now watch this. Okay, here we go. I am going to spin. Had a miss. I'm going to repeat that bet. Okay, so I'm going to put an L. Same 12 numbers. Not worried. It only tells you 1 unit, so you don't have to increase anything yet. I'm looking for a situation. We can hit all day long, folks. But I'm trying to look for a situation that you see how this becomes not worrying about it. Just have the bankroll and do what it's supposed to do, and it's going to do its job. So it's 12 numbers again. Look at this. Now it's asking for 2 units. Okay? So you don't have to be afraid. Do not play with scared money. Okay? If you have $200 to pay your phone bill or a bill at home, don't play roulette. Okay? If you had an extra $200, I can understand that, and you want to play, fine, and you use 10-cent units, because playing with $200 and playing with $1 units is just plain financial suicide. Okay, you have to not play with scared money. Okay, see, in this case, you happen to have had 3 misses. I'm not worried. I am going to make a profit, without a doubt. Okay, and of course, the ones who listened and took the $12 and ran, then fine. Okay, it only says now 3 units. No big deal. Still going to make a profit. Remember, we made a profit of $12? That didn't even take us 10 minutes. I have not even been recording for 15 minutes yet. So I'm not the least bit worried about generating a profit because this will do its job. I'm hoping in this demonstration that it went a little bit deep like it's doing now. So some of you who have the questions about drawdown will see that it's not. And don't copy this down either because it all depends on when you hit what happens next. Okay, so it says 4 units. Okay, that's not a problem. Remember, you had a profit. Okay, and not every time you're going to go 4 deep. A lot of times, like you saw before, where it hit on its second spin, it will happen. Okay, I'm trying to, and I'm hoping, and it's doing its job for me, that I want it to go a little deep. So you'll see the drawdown. Why I tell you don't play with $200. Okay, 6 units. I think within the next 2 spins, we should be good. Okay, and this is always not going to be the situation. Okay. A lot of times you're going to hit first time out and first time out. Sometimes second time out or third spin. You know, not necessarily going too deep. But those of you who are conservative, that's why I said to you, is going to hit you shortly. Okay, so you're $24 ahead. It's only been 10 minutes actually of playtime. Okay, but again, it did its job. And you would be surprised. So now what you would do is you've already hit here. Okay. So you're $24 ahead. That's not bad. You do this 5 times for the day. You're $100 a day. That's $3,000 a month. You know what we're talking about? We're talking about over $30,000 a year. You can pay off your car. Some of you can pay a lot of your mortgage. But again, don't get carried away. So this is going to be a reset. When you come back, you'll put in 35 to 1 odds. You will obviously put in, 1,024 and then go again. Okay, this is going to be an automatic reset now because you already completed both cycles. This one and this one. And again, it's not always going to be like what you just saw, that you had to go, 5 or 6 deep. Sometimes it will be less. This is why, you still only, spent less than $100. This is why you've got to have a decent bankroll. Okay, if you're playing with $1 chips or more, I think you should easily have a bankroll of 500 or more. And once you do that, you're set. Okay, at least you should be. And even if you want to be conservative with 50-cent bets, that's fine. Have 500 or more. But if you're going to be playing with less than 50 cents, yeah, anything between 2, 3, 500, that's fine. But once you get into 50 cents or $1, you need to have 500 or more. Okay. Once again, thank you for taking the opportunity or the time to look at this video. You can visit us at www.iprologic.com. Get the tracker. You'll have access to the calculator. I'm telling you, this is a money-making machine. You are in control. You need to make the decisions. Needs can always be met, but greed will never be satisfied. Enjoy your day and see you on the other side.